Keep it, just tone it down, please. Tone down the nice. All right, so him claim is a sky blue, I say royal blue, but the same car, whatever, light blue, whatever, the same car, right? And then when we kept driving, there was another set of police down the road too. Thank you for the money gun, Machiavelli. Thank you. So what I am saying now is, imagine, you have treated, why is it so excessive? It's like the police literally give me PTSD in Jamaica. Because you always have to wonder. And I drive when I am overseas. And it's never that serious. But you barely see them. If you see police once a week with me, then you're lucky. So whatever it is that they think they're accomplishing, I can't understand, because we don't need this level of surveillance. We don't. And then you surveil the ordinary resident, make us feel like criminals. You know, since me come back, when I came back, the vehicle that I drive, the papers were up because, of course, I'm not here. So I was using my father's car. Now, for those of you, I say it every day, I'm very short. I'm very short. So in my car, I have fixed things, made things a little easier to cope with my height or my lack of height. But my father is much taller than me. So the seat belts, if you don't understand with short people, the seat belt catch you under here, so. Right? So the seat belt comes so. Right? Normally with other people, it comes so. With me, it comes so. You understand? So, I pull the seat belt down because me I drive and it a humbug me, it a mark my neck. You know, so the police boy stop me. Because it look like him thinks me never have on the seat belt. You know, so the police boy, this is the day after I come back. You know, so the police boy stop me. And him come and him, like him, I check. And him say, I have on the seat belt, you know. And him say, I am wearing my seat belt incorrectly. I say, officer, you see me a while ago, because this is a line of traffic. You see me a while ago move the seat belt off of my neck. You literally saw me. Why are you stopping me? First and foremost, this is not my car. And if you realize, if I need to get something, come and show him so the seatbelt bother me. It literally cut me in a minute. I say it's not my vehicle, so I can't modify it, sir. I'm driving somebody else's vehicle. I just returned to the island and my vehicle papers go and get sorted out. Of course, it's a money making thing. So I put my hand over it so that it don't rub on my neck. Me say when I was trying to come here to catch my flight, I may clock it on the people them I-95, 100 and odd. And the police did pull me over and me explained to the police here what if I don't do this, I am not going to catch my flight. The man said I need to check to see if I was distracted because I am drifting. I said, officer, I'm try to catch my flight. The man looked at me and said, here where you going to know? And him lily white too, you know. When I say lily white, him lily white. Him say, here where we're going to know. I am going to allow you to go at 85. Don't forget he asked me if I can drive. Or him asked my son if he can drive. I tell him no, him too young. Him say, I am not going to allow you to go over 85, but go on at 85. And the man carried me through. Which Jamaican police would have do that? Answer me that. Once you explain yourself to these people, it is natural for you as a well-thinking person to have discretion. Jamaican police not have no discretion.
Some people want to think under this government and the headman right as arrest I want to feel like the police them are target citizens more and more. It get less. What are your experiences for the people that are on the road very regularly? Let me know in that comment section and remember to like, share and subscribe. You understand what I say? Let's continue because Mango have a lot of things to talk about in this one, so we have to get to it. See?
The other day, I see a girl do a video about the 256 reasons manual, the JLP thing where them send out. And she talk about how them are both the crime rate gone down and how gang members gone down. There are no gang members. She said here what all of the gang members them join the police force. Because they'd rather be paid gunmen than hustle for the work. And this is not to say that all policemen are corrupt, all policemen are bad. No. But they have significantly increased. I was listening to, which program I was listening to? I think it was this morning. And I heard, I was listening to 876. You know 876 law where me tell you no for go follow? Remember that guy where always breaking down the road traffic act for now on 876. Me soon find him page and tag him. But I was listening to one of his videos and he was talking about Indicom and how and what Hugh Faulkner said, and where basically they are saying that the murder rate is gone down, but police fatalities is it has increased by 300%. He's saying that they have killed 189 people, police now, since the start of this year. And this is more than they killed in the entire last year. That's what he was saying, and they refused to wear body cam. Them no want nobody know what them a do, when them a do, what them a do. Because why? How will he the gunman, the bad man, them gone in the police force. Them don't have no, if you have sociopathic people joining the force, they don't have the ability to even have discretion, you know. Them go there for eat or food. They're not there to serve and protect. Another part of his video, he was saying that them don't even know say them is public servant because police on him page telling him say them is not police, them is not public servant. So it look like the police don't understand that they are public sector workers, and once you're a public sector worker, you're a public servant. Them don't understand that the two terms are interchangeable.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
And I'm not saying that all policemen and women are bad. We have some excellent policemen and women in the force. On the top of the screen, you know. Listen, when I need to help me, you know, when help me. We want to get the likes up so that we don't get the live flagged for inactivity. So you have to help me. You don't have to help me. No, as I was saying, the issue is, how is it that we allow these buses to get here, past them? What them name past them, you know, the depot, the examination depot for the bus them to reach on the road. Depot must pass them. So depot pass the bus them with the rotten tire? Because the tire them rotten, as you look on the bus them, you see say, the tire them rotten. So me want to know if depot pass the bus them with the rotten tire. That is what I want to know. Did depot pass the bus them with the rotten tire? Because at the end of the day, the bus them pass and the tire them rotten. That even worse. That is even worse. If they are snow tires, how are they? Listen, you see, this is the thing, you know. You and me as ordinary Jamaican citizens can't get away with these things. You and me as ordinary Jamaican citizens cannot get away with these things. Of course, them that bypass the depot. There is no way those buses could have gone to the depot. And the reason why I'm doing this is because the people at the depot need to talk out. Because it's them going to get the bad name. It's them going to get the bad name. But, of course, you're going to hear JLP favorite word, bad mind, on a bad mind, on a bad mind. You're bad mind. And on a dance. You see a bad word nearly slip out of my mouth. And on a dance. On a dance. I hear Vegas cussing off Tina times. I hear Vegas cussing off Tina times. And you know, you have to wonder about these people. Comrades, I don't know if we spoke about this yesterday, but do you know that labor rights did not know that Portmore was swampland?
What can go so?
You know, say labor rights never know because somebody come on the video and talk about, say, for them leader don't want dump up swampland, not dumping up swampland. You know, say labor rights never know, say Portmore was swampland, even though them claim, say, the JLP built Portmore. That's what them say now. But we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. Labor rights are not aware that the entire Portmore was the Rio Cobre Basin, the Rio Cobre Delta leading into the sea out at Helsha. And it was morass and swamp, wetlands. That's why iguana and them something they did live out there. Them never know this. Them never know so the entire. Remember when PNP was building Portmore, the labor right, them scan it so them now live pan no dump up land, you know. But that set a labor right dead and them never tell them never tell the little dinosaur egg them where them give birth to say, listen, this is dump up land. Now the whole of them fighting over Portmore. Where them never want building at the first place. Now they are claiming it.
You know, some things just not sound real. But my thing is this. Even if you don't know something, nothing is wrong with that, you know. But the worst thing you can do to yourself is to continue to be strong and wrong and ignorant and act as if you know something when you don't. You understand? You have an opportunity to be educated about the facts. Now this is the man the JP try to give to the whole formation of Portmore. I don't know why they keep doing these things. You know what I mean? But I digress. Let me know what you think in the comment section about that. Why people really never know the Portmore swamp plan. Like if you don't know, you just don't know nothing wrong with not knowing, like I said, but why you acting like you know though? That's embarrassing. You just making yourself look bad. Boy, this is sad, man. Let's continue.
And don't even know the origins of Portmore. Somebody had the audacity to come and tell me that Portmore was sugarcane lands. I said, no, dear. Bernard Lodge is sugarcane lands. Portmore and Bernard Lodge are not the same thing. And to show you how them dunce, them don't even realize that is where Fidel Party did want to cut the parish. Rock of Ages, cleft for me. The same demarcation between the sugarcane and the swampland is the same demarcation them party did want to use to cut the parish, and them never know that. If a set of people could have done so, I'm going to show you another example of true Labourite stupidity. I'm going to show you another exhibit. Exhibit B. You can see it? Now, Patrice Steele is the wife or the common law wife of the Deputy Speaker of the House, Leroy Clark, who is also an MP in St. James. And the people in Cornwall Court, who is a part of that constituency, are complaining about the lack of water, of potable water. They don't know water for how long. And this is what the MP's wife had to say. I want to read it so I move out the way. This is what the MP's wife had to say. So which politician is responsible for collecting garbage and giving water? The lady is asking which politician is responsible for collecting garbage and giving water. When you pay your bill, I am sure it's the NWC you see on it. So what I want to ask Miss Patrice Steele now, or Seal, or whatever the hell she call herself, why is there a Ministry of Water? Me say if them people here nudge my teeth one more time. Who is responsible for garbage collection, comrades? It's not the Ministry of Local Government. We're in charge of all of the agencies, like NSWMA. Who controls NSWMA? Is it not the Ministry of Local Government? Desmond McKenzie. So who makes representation to the Ministry of Local Government about garbage collection and the Ministry of Water about water? Not the job of the MP to make representation for the people who elected. No, sir. Alicia, nobody don't have to pay me for expose stupidity. Nobody has to pay me to expose how stupid you is and don't have no sense. The role of the MP is to make representation, member of parliament, political representative. The biggest crime that has ever been committed in Jamaica is the removal of civics from the curriculum by Edward Seaga because he wants to keep the people stupid. So that even an MP, sweetheart, baby mother, wife, whatever the hell she is, don't even know that the role of her husband is to make representation for the people who elected him. And the same dunce people who are complaining so them don't have water and them garbage out there in the road, go and go elect them back because them give them things in their money and food. We discussed this yesterday.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
And I no wonder why we are here where we are. When you allow stupid people to lead, listen. If you don't realize, if you don't realize now how stupid these people are, I don't know what else to say now. You have ordinary Jamaican people who are fighting. A long time me telling us a labor right food, you know. I see Atikel from Atikel Smith on the live. Atikel tell them because you have followed me a long time, you have followed me about 15 years now. How long have I been preaching to Jamaican people that labor rights stupid?
No.
15 years later, oh no, they not get the memo. You cannot allow stupid people to lead a country. That is why we are where we are now. Because you allow stupid people to lead you. It's not rocket science, you know, comrades. It's not rocket science. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Cam. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate them. It's not rocket science. If you allow stupid people to lead you, you're going to be stupid. The cost of stupidity is destruction. You couldn't say it better, Fitzroy. You couldn't say it better. Thank you, Paula. I really appreciate it. Let me tell you something. Every day, these people put their stupidity on display. When will enough be enough? When are the civil servants, the public servants who have some and get rid of these people? Thank you, Machiavelli. When are they going to wake up and get rid of these people? Why are not allowing dumb people to lead, you know? This is what I don't understand. Why are you allowing people who are dumber than you to lead you? Why is it that countries all over the world elect their best and brightest to lead them? And then you elect people who are not only dunce, but criminal to lead you. I mean, you have a man as a minister who cannot even pronounce revivalist.
Embarrassing.
He
needs some milk.
Him sound like him drunk all the time. All the time he's on the stage. Just making an ass of himself. I'm not done yet, comrades. I have another one. Because you see now, this was exhibit 2. We're going to see exhibit 3 now. I have a picture. Bear with me. Now just give me a second, make I dig this up. I'm going to show you how desperate and demented these people are. Right? They are so desperate for attention. You remember when them go Central Kingston and people, but start wait, me get all cowboy hat. Thank you. Remember them go Central Kingston and have them meeting, and when Daryl up on the stage, people way down the road bus them pie and claim say they were targeted, and the police have to come out and say no, it was nothing to do with them. So this one no. As a matter of fact, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to send it to myself so that I can show it. This one no. The same one we mix up with Andrew in the affidavit. Donovan Williams, who is the member of parliament now, to show you how them desperate. Remember that he is the light gone. I want one right here. The light. No, me and the light too. I never kick it out today though. I guarantee you. I did not kick it out. It just cut out a while ago. The member of parliament who mix up in the affidavit with Andrew, with Meditech and all of them something here now. Expect, say, decent, well-thinking Jamaicans go and believe him when him chatting foolishness. All right. So, now wait a second now. I'm not going anywhere. How may I go do this now? All right. Let me just show up on this something because I don't want to close the live and nothing go happen. See if you can see this. Him claims that them shot at him. They were shot at in Central Kingston. Now remember, Remember, he is running against a retired police superintendent of impeccable service in Steve McGregor, who retired with dignity, who retired in honor. Right? And this one your name now who mix up now. This one whose name mix up in all sort of manner of things have the audacity to claim say. So let me read it for you. The police are probing an incident in which Member of Parliament for Central Kingston Donovan Williams and his campaign team were reportedly shot at on Tuesday evening. Reports reaching the Gleaner are that unidentified men opened fire in the direction of Williams and his security detail responded by returning fire. Williams has since released audio detailing the incident. But the thing about it is somebody who is on the line, who in the comments say it's not so it go. A matter of fact, not one person. People in the comments have said no, it's not so the story go. People in the comments said the story never go like that. And it's other people that were firing at, not him. He just happened to be in the area at the time. Right? One woman come on and say, is lying, telling it was our daughter, our mother, and our sister. Right? I'm looking for the story. It was in the Observer that this was said. I want to read it. What was said in the Observer, what the people said, to tell you all these people are devious. Now all of a sudden JLP condemning it. Then if you hear the area where it happened to, south side. Which comrade can go in the south side? I'm fire shot. Which comrade can go down there so I'm fire no shot? Now answer me that. Big up yourself, you know, Susie. Which comrade could do that and get away with it? Now answer me. But you see, they try these things out of desperation because they're not getting anywhere. When they realize that they are not getting anywhere, they do these things to look for sympathy. But it's not working, just like how Cliff Hughes claims that assailants shot up an old car at NNN. Distraction tactics. It's not working. I want to thank you very much. It's not working. But you know, comrades, before we go into the meat of the matter today, at 6 o'clock we'll start discussing. I want to start at 6 o'clock to go into the educational segment of the program. We're doing a series, and I am going to make videos as well. And try get it up to 100K now, comrades, and get it up to 400 people watching live. We're getting there. We're getting there. False flag is that them? Is so them doing from in the 80s. Always. That was Siaga's playbook. Yeah, man, tap up the screen. All right, we're at the 400. Tap up the screen for me. But let me tell you something. This is a tactic them using long time. Somebody say I must ask. I get a little birdie. A little birdie come whisper something in my ears last night. A little birdie come on my window at 11:30 p.m. last night, comrades. When me doze off. Because you know, some are old, some are going to bed early, right? You know, when you reach a certain age, you're supposed to be sleeping at that time. So as I was dozing off, comrades, a little birdie come to the window and whisper something in my ears. Thank you, Machiavelli. The little birdie said to me, say, I need to ask about the JDF plane was stuck in Florida from when? Stuck in the US from when? And why it can't come back here? A little birdie said, I must ask what is happening at JDF? And what about the Doppler radar system? When I work? A whole heap of things happening in this country, comrades, that we're not aware of. That they're hiding, them having secret. When they did hear say gone missing from JDF. And JDF did depend lockdown, comrades. When they did hear that. Did you hear that? A whole heap of things are going on we don't know about, Missing gun and missing plane too. The plane stuck at US. You see, the problem is that they are yes, no man, it's not gagged, they're paid off. They're not gagged. If you are gagged, you want to speak out, but you are being prevented from speaking out. When you're paid off, you're bribed. When you are paid off, comrades, you are bribed. And because they are bribed, we spoke about this. Because they are bribed, they have nothing to say. Now imagine a so-called journalist like Cliff Hughes yesterday called for the assault of the PNP General Secretary. He has not yet apologized to Dr. Campbell, by the way. He has not. And we have not heard from the Press Association of Jamaica. We have not heard from the Media Association of Jamaica. We have not heard any professional organization condemning their colleague on what was said. And then he thinks that Jamaica is a real place. He apologized to his listeners. He did not apologize to Dr. Campbell. And we have heard no condemnation from the Press Association. That bunch of hypocrites. We have heard no condemnation from the Media Association of Jamaica. Another bunch of hypocrites. We have heard no condemnation from the Civil Society of Jamaica. One big set of hypocrites. And the hurtfulest part about it, comrades, you see, when PNP win, they are going to be sniveling and kissing PNP ass because they're going to be looking position. None of them have anything to say about the fact that Dirty Cliff called for the assault of the General Secretary of the People's National Party. Thank you very much, Shosky. Thank you. Nobody is going to talk about that. But I am here to condemn him. And every well-thinking Jamaican should make them voice be heard in condemnation of Cliff Hughes as a senior journalist calling for the assault of anybody at all, much less the Gentech of the People's National Party.
What can go so?
But the thing about it, you know, comrades, the thing about this is that they are all political activists. They are all political activists. And as I said yesterday, Cliff Hughes is living through his frustration. He's living through his frustration with the fact that the PNP is going to win.
Help. We key out of the ladder.
We need your divine intervention. We're tired of the labor rights. We're tired of the green people. We are so far. We can't take it no more. We need this. We need this. We need it. Help. Help. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Psalm 46. God is our refuge and strength. Is a liberator.
And if he was calling for the assault of Dr. Campbell based on something that was far out or outlandish, I would have understood. But Dr. Dayton Campbell was speaking in defense of the taxi drivers of Jamaica, who Desmond McKenzie of the JLP labeled as evil, rapists. They and Dr. Dayton Campbell stood on a platform and defended them and said to them, remember, don't vote for them, and if them come to you to try and pay you off to carry people, don't take it, because they said you were evil rapists. And this is what Cliff Hughes called for the assault of Dr. Campbell for. Somebody should hold him and shut him a box. Because when he speaks, he makes him want to cringe. So I want to know if when Desmond McKenzie was calling the taxi men these names, if he never want cringe. And when Warmington telling people on platform to go and put the effing X beside the head if he never want to cringe. But this just goes to show you. This goes to show you the sheer hypocrisy of these people. So again, officially, I call out Cliff Hughes. I condemn him. And if it's me alone to condemn him, me alone will condemn him. I know that the PNP has also done it. I know that the PNP-YO has also done it. I know that the Patriots have also done it. But we need ordinary Jamaicans to follow suit. And this should not die. We should not allow this matter to die, to just get swept under the rug. Because at the end of the day, if we don't try and fix this mess of a society that we are in, it's going to get worse. We should all condemn him in the strongest way possible. It shows you how base they are. The media is not on mute. You mean on mute? Hey. The media is in the pocket of the government. The media is in the pocket of the government. I have not heard any journalist, any broadcaster condemning the actions of Cliff Hughes in calling for the assault of Dr. Dayton Campbell. Damn! You know what is worse, comrades? If the situation were reversed and Dr. Campbell went on a platform and said that Cliff Hughes, somebody need to hold him and box him because it's beer, lime, tail, and PNP, the whole world would have come down on Dr. Campbell.
So you just putting the pieces all together, and I see how it is. I see how people move. I see what they do for the view.
But I want him to do it. I want him to do it. Me want Dr. Dayton Campbell to go on a platform and say somebody need to hold Cliff Hughes and shut him a box. And then I want to hear the hypocrites. I want to hear the hypocrites. No, man, I want him to do it. I want him to do it. I want him to do it. So that we can call out them hypocrisy. We can show Jamaica and say, see, we're telling a long time to them people who work for the government, you know. They're suppressing the truth. How much coverage has Andrew's Integrity Commission affidavit gotten? How much coverage did the 24 dead babies in 1 month at Jubilee get? How much? None. Because the media is in collusion with the government, and all they want to do is show what is supposedly the good side, because they benefit from when this government is in power. When you turn, I don't listen to local radio anymore. I don't. I did stop listening to RGR and them people there, you know. I did stop from probably about 2 years ago, when I realized that every ad that was coming on the radio was a government ad. Literally every time them break their ad is some ministry, some executive agency. And I say, oh, so is the government paying them? Is the government paying them bills? And then I start to realize, comrades, I start to realize that they started to be very blatant. Very, very blatant. With their... Very blatant with how they speak about the government. And very, very blatant with how they speak about the opposition. And how much coverage each gets. Now we're hearing say, oh, they control all media, they control state media, and they control social media. Them never hear about Andre Stevens. More and if them think as much people listen to any of them pop down station as who listening to Andre Stevens at night time. Damn! Me a small fry, you know. But one night me the Andre program and his 12,000 people was watching him live. The whole of them have come over social media one by one. Remember when we started on social media 2 years ago, you know, they were cussing us, oh, we want to be journalists. And oh, your social media and it's not going anywhere, and mainstream media and blah, blah, blah. Now the whole of them pack up over here. Every single one of them have social media blog and them on TikTok. Look how them used to cuss we have fun with them on TikTok. I'm a YouTube, all of them have YouTube channel now. I wonder if them remember say 3 years ago them a look down pan way.
Got it.
Now you have Wayne Lonesome, Aromatic, Andre Stevens, Jeffrey Tavares. So even Isaac Buchanan, so many people. And these people, they are basically clawing their mystic sensation. Thank you. Mama San. Now they're trying to Dre, yeah, I was talking over YouTube, but over here we have Mama San, Dre, so many of us over here. Now they are clawing them way, trying to get a little space over here because they realize that everybody over here is listening to we. Them realize that people don't even have TVJ in them house anymore. People have YouTube and Netflix.
He needs some
and
milk.
Disney, and Disney TV. Wherever them want him, Disney Plus. People turn on them TV and it's YouTube them watching. What is a cable TV? What name channel? People have me, when me shop me going up to my patient house and see me on big screen. Them have TikTok and them smart TV and them a watch my video them. Colin Bell, I was on his show yesterday, by the way. Discussing the Craig Berries for the affidavit. I am at part 17. I'm going to see if I can get up to part 20 today. Long, you know? It long your fart. The bottom line is the same media crosses journalists them who used to condemn us over here on social media are trying to find a space on the same social media where we already conquer. Because we don't want to hear from them. We don't want to know over here. We don't want to hear from you. The only one where we probably we listen to once in a while, especially the one with the money matters thing, Kalila Reynolds. Yeah, we will tolerate she. Because she talk about money. Rest of them we don't want to know over here. We're not interested in what we have to say. I say all the and she depend on YouTube. We're not too interested. We have our own media. We're not interested in listening to your biased views, your government bias. We don't watch TVJ. I don't even know what TVJ is. Me use my TV and put on Netflix. And Netflix my TV go on. You know who use my TV? My husband when I'm watching, what name? Football on Sunday morning. Oral Tracy. Yeah, man, talk the things them. What's up, Ranking? Let me tell you something. We don't want to hear them. We don't want to hear them. We see the whole of them. Me don't know. As for the CVM, me can't tell when last me see CVM. I can't tell when last. Because the average Jamaican now gets their news from social media. We woke up on a Gleaner website, yes, and an Observer and a Star website, but we're not into the radio, we're not into the broadcast journalism. It is a dying art form. It is called legacy media because you're outdated like a legacy. You're called legacy media. You're not carry the swing no more. And that is the truth. Thank you, Machiavelli. I appreciate it. There you go. More people know Andre than anybody else. And to look how them try to tear down Andre. Because we are not afraid to call out the foolishness when we see it. We're not afraid to call it out. People need for real. Well, I don't watch none of them. There you go, Susie. That is it. Candice. Boy, she come full circle. She come full circle. The bottom line is, we have a responsibility over here, so for make sure say, only not only hearing the media bias, but only hearing what we are saying over here too. Only can form our own opinions, based on the information presented from both ends. Well, we have labor rights over here today, though. Hello, good evening, labor rights. Good evening. I hear someone have big meeting over Right Mango. So Right Mango, come back.
Embarrassing.
I hear someone discussing strategies to silence me. When I come out of Gardner House, remember, I say my name, the cleaner now, So when we clean out of Gardner House, then I stop hearing my mouth. When we clean out of Gardner House, you will stop hearing my mouth. Them could have monitor from here to eternity. I come for work. I came to work, it's my shift now, and I see how I'm full of energy. And I see how I'm energetic. Yes. It's work time. I took a nice long break and the trumpet sound now, so it's just about to the right time.
Boy, people, Right Mango did not hold back in this one. From chastising the abuse of the police them when in traffic space, to Cliff Hughes, social media versus mainstream media, and the overall state of Jamaica. You understand? She went in, bro. She went in. This was a live stream. I was lucky enough to catch her, and I said, yo, I'm going to record this. This is part 1, though. I'm going to hit y'all up with part 2. Remember to hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Do not be stingy, y'all. All right? And, of course, donate if you want to support the platform. That is also a way to support the platform by donating. Somebody sent me a message talking about, why do you want donations? I'm like, only Jamaicans, bruh. Only Jamaicans. Some of y'all is, man, listen. You know all these platforms all around the world, you know how they make it? People support them. They donate. That's how they elevate. But I'm done. See y'all on the next one, all right? Peace.